All right. Hello, everybody. How are you guys? I hope you guys are good. Okay. So I hope everybody is good, but I had to come on and make this video. So here we are, 5 months. Yeah, almost 6 months from when we started the Kiely case, right? A long time. We have not heard anything from anybody since the autopsy was released. AWP today released the rest of Nick, roadside assistance Nick, released the rest of his interview to members. It will be available to the public December 11th. But we are going to talk about some of the things that he did talk about in this interview. Now, first and foremost, let's talk. When he described the person, the male in the vehicle. Hello, Skyzy. When he was describing the person in the vehicle, they showed him a picture, pulled up a picture of Jagger on their phone. They said, "Is this him?" He said 100% for sure that is the guy. 100% it was Jagger in that vehicle, in Kiely's vehicle. Well, roadside assistance Nick was there. I told people for I don't know how long that I believed in my heart that it was Jagger. I said, I don't care what anybody says. I feel it. Jagger, and he wanted to say he wasn't even in town that day, didn't he? He wasn't even in town. Yes, it was frickin' Jagger. I knew it in my heart, and I frickin' said that, okay? Now, all the people that wanted to give me shit, talking about how Jagger was just hurt and needed to grieve and needed help, you know what? Screw that shit. Jagger was with her. He was there. He knew this whole time exactly what happened. Now, which brings us to my next thing. Nick said, hello, Namastella. Hello, everybody that's coming in. Thank you guys for being here. And I will say, shout out to Squirrel Girl for getting and verifying Nick's GPS info, because AWP said since that the GPS info was able to be verified, they felt like they could release the rest of this interview. So thank you. And to all of us that have been working on this case for months, trying to get justice for Kiely, this is a step in the right direction. Okay. Okay, Sugar, you're fine. Thank you for stopping by. All right. Now, he said that he's 100% that it was Kiely. Now, he said that she said, "Yeah, I've been here all night. I couldn't get my car started." She goes, "I'm going to go home." These were her exact words to him. "I got to go home, grab a few things, and then I'm headed out." Now, where was she planning on going? Was she talking about going on a camping trip like Lindsay told us? Or was Kiely talking about, "Oh, no, I'm going home, grabbing my shit, and I'm out of here"? Like, was she planning on leaving and taking off? Now, this brings us to another question. Did Kiely, and we talked about this for how long? Did Kiely make it back to her house that day? And whatever happened to her happened after she went home? Her mom said she was going to go camping, but again, we got that from her mom. Okay. Exactly. They lie, Diane. Thank you. They said Jagger was not there. Jagger was cleared. They said that Jagger was out of town and 4 hours away with his father. They lied I knew they were lying. That's exactly why I called Jagger out on his shit, because I knew that that kid was full of it. I knew he was a liar. He was so deceptive, and the way he acted about Kiely was fucking strange. Yes. So the full interview will be released to the public. Right now it only is released to members. I am not a member, but I know somebody that is a member. So that's how I was able to get the information. But it will be released to everybody on December 11th. Now, Nick also said that investigators were all over him after he went there and gave them the information. He said they were all over him, wanting to know this, that, and the other thing. And then as soon as he told them about the videotape from the tow truck, he said he never heard a word from them again. Now, that was when the tape mysteriously disappeared and came up missing. This is good information, y'all. This is good. This is a good thing. At least it's something. At least it's something. But it does unfortunately leave us with more questions. Because if she was alive that next day, then everybody that jumped on that train wagon or that wagon train of that was her car driving into the lake, 100% mistaken. When that video came out, I said that's bullshit. That is a bullshit video. Now, everybody that said, nope, that's her, obviously that was not her. Obviously, she was still alive that next day. Now, the only question here is she told Nick that she had to go home, get a few things, and then she was heading out. Now, did she really have a camping trip planned? Is that where she was talking about going? Or was she planning on like literally getting the hell out of there and leaving? Did she make it back to the lodge that day? Because Kiely came up missing sometime after that. Was she planning on leaving? Do you guys know what I'm saying here? Hey, everybody. Yeah, I was just telling everybody. So the release will occur December 11th. It will be available to everybody. Everybody can see the video. It's 24 minutes long in its entirety. And the only things, like I said, that we learned from this video release was that 100% it was Jagger in the car. 100% it was Jagger with Kiely. Which is exactly why my thumbnail looks the way it does. I said, you know what? Now I can finally look at everybody and say, see, you assholes. I told you. I told you this kid wasn't innocent. I told you he knew exactly what happened, and I told you he was there. So I feel 100% better about that. Second thing, absolutely, Tracy. I still believe 100% that gas station video was not her. Exactly, honeybee. I said that when I freaking heard that, I was like, yes. All right, now, Jagger, you should have saw this coming. The darkness, the darkness, always gets taken over by the light. You should have known the truth was going to come out sooner or later. And that's what I was thinking, Mayor. So was she planning on leaving, like getting out of there, and did she make it out? Did somebody stop her from making it out? And that's what happened. Yep. The truth is coming for everybody. I'd say, Sammy, you're next. You're next, little girl. We're going to find out all of your shit too. And yeah, exactly. All this weird shit that he has been putting out on his Instagram, getting the CRV, putting those pictures out of Kiely, saying the shit that he says, talking about, oh, the world doesn't need a hero, the world needs a monster. I freaking knew it. So now we know that Sammy was lying. We know that Lindsay was lying. We know that the whole party story was bullshit. Like I said from the very beginning of this case, it's all bullshit. Now we know that everybody lied. Everybody lied. So they should all be arrested. Every fucking buddy for interfering with an investigation, for making false statements to the police. Those things are against the law. So start taking them all in. What are you guys thinking? I mean, I freaking knew it. And the tow truck video, guys, did just disappear. Just disappeared out of nowhere. Hello. It's all for a reason. Yes, this is excellent. I was so excited. I was like, finally, I get to be happy and make a video. Like this is I was so glad to hear this news. Now, I thought that we were going to learn a lot more from this video. I really did. I thought we were going to learn a lot more. I thought there was going to be a lot more information, but the little bit of information that we did get from this is that 100% Jagger was there. He's a liar. 100% the story that everybody told about there being a wild party and her being all messed up and, Sammy's lies, Sammy saying she was the last one to talk to her, everything. Lindsay's drunk driving story, Jagger's, she was drunk. It was an accident. Everybody who wanted to say, oh, that car, that was her driving into the lake. Bullshit. I told you guys so. I tried to tell everybody. And you know what? Truth finally comes to light. Yep. Megan's a liar too. All liars. I told you, I believed Nick. I said, he does not seem like he's being deceptive. He does not seem like he is telling a lie. He honestly seems like he is just trying to help. Well, all I can tell you is that the video they released was 24 minutes long. And the first few minutes were, like them going over their other cases, like their intro and stuff. Yeah, Kiki Ray. I was happy to hear about it. Trust me. It's these freaking kids. And I said, isn't Jagger the key? Is Jagger the key to all of this? I'm so glad that I was able to make this freaking Like, I was so glad I was able to make this video. Like, everybody, please take a minute, hit that thumbs up. Please sub to the channel if you have not already. I have been on this girl's case since the beginning. I have fought so hard for justice for this girl. And I honestly thought that was it. We were never going to get any more information. Like once the autopsy came out and Ellie never came out and said another word, I was like, I was pissed. So now, finally, I feel like finally a little bit of light just came through the clouds. That is how I feel. Oh, thank you, Ruby Blue. Yes. So I wanted to tell you guys this and share this information with you. I'm man, I'm just so happy right now. I just am. I want to look everybody in the Everybody that said, "Oh, leave Jagger alone. He's innocent. He's just having a hard time." Nope. Told you so. Sorry. You were wrong. And everybody, you know what? Everybody that stood up for any of them, I just feel like right now light shined through and Kiely was like, here's a little bit of help. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, a link to what video? The AWP. It's on AWP's website. You got to be a member to watch it today. Like I said, I'm not a member, but I know somebody who is. Yep. And now, Sammy, I hope you're next and I hope your shit's going to come to light because we already know. We already know that you lied. Lindsay, we know that you lied. Mags, we know that you're a liar. We know that everybody lied. Every freaking one of them lied. We knew it, but now we get a little bit of gratification in knowing that we were right. Oh, thank you, Pamela. So I'm so happy. I know. And you know what's funny? And this is the one I said this for how long? Jagger was the only one that they ever came out and said was cleared. The only one. Why would you only clear one person from a crime? Right? And then say it was an accident. What? Oh, honeybees, welcome to the family. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, thanks, Justice. Yeah, this is really good news. And everybody that has been fighting for Kiely, this is a win for us. Put that W, check that box with a W because this is a little bit of light in a dark, dark, dark thing. Yeah, Namastella. Thank you. Let's celebrate by hitting that like button, spreading the love. Yeah, but he was the only one that got cleared. The only one. And then I was like, whoa, no, wait a minute. Remember when I did that dive on Jagger, I don't know, a couple weeks ago? And I was like, why is it that you can't get any information on Jagger? Is he the one that's being protected? And then bam, outcome with this video. Thank you, God. Thank the Lord. Thank the freaking Lord. So yeah, it was Jagger. Jagger was with her. Jagger knows exactly what happened. So you know what? That's something. And while I have you all here, I want to take just a minute and ask you guys to please check out the live I did on the missing girl out of New York State. Please take a minute and watch that live. We can hopefully help her family. And let me tell you that there's a lot of shit going on in that case that doesn't make any sense. And Ellie is not doing a damn thing about it. So everybody, please check out that video. But yeah, so you guys, thank you for coming. Thank you. I mean, I'm just so happy. I'm just so glad. Oh, 100%. I believe Lindsay is involved. I believe Sammy's involved. I believe they're all involved. Yes, Justice. Yes. You know who that is? That's his mother. That's Jagger's mother. And he was the only one that you could not find any information on. And for him being an adult and not having any information, like you couldn't find a damn thing, like it was cleared on purpose. Like there was nothing to find. Who does that? We know who does that. People who are being protected. Jagger is the freaking key to what happened, and he knows exactly what happened. But again, now we're left. Oh, thank you, honeybees. I don't know where that came from about the blindfold. I have no idea. Um, but she was okay. Now I'm just gonna give you guys a quick, for those of you that did not see that video we did on Jagger where we connected Kim Westfall. I connected actually the Westfalls, the Smiths, the Fowlers. There was a bunch of them, but Kim Westfall shares a PO box. Not only did she share an address in Hawaii, but she also shared PO Box 309 with water companies, with all of these interesting companies. Now, explain that shit. Oh, I hope Jagger's watching. Jagger, I hope you're watching this and you can hear that your time has come to an end of you hiding in the freaking shadows and not wanting to open your mouth. Because Kiely, I think, has been like, okay, it's been on long enough. And then now we're gonna get somewhere. Um yeah, now Marcella, I know. I might have to go through all that again. Oh, thank you, honeybees. But I feel like a little bit of justice for Kiely is coming. You know what I'm saying? We've just dealt with this garbage and this bullshit and these lies and this shit for so long that I'm just so glad that, you know, yes, justice. I knew that. Yeah, I actually we got connections between the Fowlers, the Bjorklands, the Smiths, the Westfalls, and the Sings. But yeah, Jagger, if you are listening, tell Sammy she's next. Her lies are gonna come forward next. Her shit, her skeletons are going to come out of that closet. Me too, Namastella. I honestly feel a lot. You guys, I'm not gonna lie. This is the best I have felt in like a really long time. And I know that might sound stupid to some people, but that's how it feels. That is how I honestly feel. But yeah, so you guys, this is good news. This is a step in the right direction. And like I said though, now that brings us to, did Kiely make it home? Because she told Nick, well, now that her car was started, she had to go home, grab a few things, and then she was heading out. Those were her words. So did she make it home? Did something happen to her at home? You know, where did she go after Nick started her car? Where did they go? So if she didn't make it home after that, because now that's really our only question is, did she go home and get her clothes like she was supposed to? Or, and just never make, you know what I'm saying, and never be seen again? Or was she planning on leaving and bouncing and getting out of there, possibly with some of the, she had to have had a reason to be wanting to leave, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, shit. Hold on a second, you guys. She could be. Now, this is what I was thinking. So after that, right? It was that next day when Jagger and Kate met with Fox 40 in Reno. Which I still believe she was taken. I still believe that she was there for a reason. That Jagger and Kate were there for a reason. They weren't just out in there looking for her because she had been there the day before. Right. Mom knows the truth. Oh, Lindsay knows what happened. You guys, man. Yeah, Lindsay was too busy. Oh, I believe Kate knows too. Exactly. I sure do. Man, honeybees, do I think mom was involved? I think that Lindsay knew exactly what happened, and I think she knows exactly what happened. Like I said in my video, one thing that we never saw in this case, never once, was a grieving mother. Never. Now, when I was telling Chad about this new information from Nick, the roadside guy, Chad goes, so she was planning on leaving. So, is she not dead? Like, is she not dead? What did she really just leave, want to go and leave? And then Lindsay was like, well, I'm going to use this opportunity to, make some money. I don't believe that. I don't believe that she's like alive and well. And this was like she's in on this whole plan to fake her death. But I believe that whatever happened to her happened way after they said that it did. But you guys, this is good news. Any way you want to slice it, there was no party. She was not wasted. Jagger was with her. And there was so many signs though, you guys. Like Samantha during her interview with American Dream Chaser, while she was sitting there going, "Oh, keep fighting, Kiely. We know you're fighting. Keep fighting." And then when Jagger is going, "Oh, getting this tattoo, talking about stay alive for me." And then Jagger in his Reno interview, I know she's alive and she's safe, and we are going to bring her home. So now I'm thinking, did Jagger deliver her to whatever was going to happen to her? Did Jagger, you know what I'm saying? That mother effer. I'm telling you, what a piece of crap. Oh, I'm talking about, oh my God, I love her so much. She's my angel. Now I'll always have a piece of her with me. She's the love of my life. Now I'm going to protect her family, and her friends. Oh, you make me sick. I knew you were a liar this whole time. I saw through your bullshit, and now your time is up, my friend. Hello, CY Kyle. Kiki Ray, they absolutely did. That picture of her in the black dress and the red heels. I've talked about this many times before. It looks like a video of, you know how he said, and I said this, you know how Jagger said, well, I knew I had to take this video without her knowing about it? Like it was a for sale video. Like it was a, um, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. And then Jagger was with her and he took her. He was the last one with her. Not you, Samantha. You were not the one. You and your bullshit stories and your bullshit lies. All of you. I'm man. But I'm so happy. And you know, it kind of really pisses me off, but also at the same time makes me very proud that I had so many people like, get off this case. This is a dying case. Leave it alone. You're never going to get any more information. And I was like, no, I can't. I'm not leaving it alone. Like, I'm going to keep looking. And, you know, I'm so glad that something else finally came out. And another thing that Nick did say, he said that the two in the car, the girl and the guy, which he said 100% was Jagger and Kiely. He said, oh, hold on. He said you could tell they were a couple, even though they would not go near each other, which I still think is odd because he's like, even when we had the hood up, one was on this side of the car, one was on the other side of the car, but he goes, you could tell they were together. Exactly, Namastella. And I want to thank everybody that stuck with me through working on this girl's case, you know? And I want to thank all the other ones who didn't give up, like Squirrel Girl and CCTV and, you know, anybody else that did not give up on Kiely. Hey, Susie Q. Well, you missed a lot, but we were talking about AWP releasing Nick's full interview. Exactly. Now what, Megan? What do you want to come out and say now, Megan? Bet you really feel like a freaking bonehead now, don't you? Don't you? And just like all those people, partygoers 1 and 2, who made it a point to say about 5 times in her interview that Jagger was not there. I told you everything that came out and everyone that came out was involved in one thing, pushing the narrative that they wanted pushed. And what did I say? I said, I'm pushing back because it's bullshit. I never once believed that video that everybody flipped out about. Oh my God, that's her car going into the freaking lake. And then for, I don't know, a week or so, you had every YouTuber, every freaking true crime YouTuber on there trying to, you know, defend themselves against each other and this video. And I just sat there going, the whole thing's bullshit. I mean, this is ridiculous. Oh, Megan knew because she said she talked to all the kids. She talked to her kids. Fromple AWP released it, but you have to be a member to get it now. It'll be released to the public on December 11th. And now that a little bit of information is starting to come out, I'm going to ask that if anybody has any information that they want to get out that is related to anything to do with Kiely, please feel free to send it to me. And I'm going to ask one of my mods to drop my email in the chat, please. And then you even had Anna, Mags's mother, come out talking about how wasted Kiely was at the party and how wild it was. Oh, Sam's Rock Collection, thank you for the super sticker. You had her mother coming out talking about all this, and it's like, whoa, 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 wait a minute, lady. Your daughter claimed that she was only there for 10 minutes. So how can you tell me how Kiely was, how wasted she was, and how wild the party was? I know. Did Kiely make it back to her house after Nick after Nick got her car started? Did Kiely make it home? That is a question. And that is a very important question now that we know that it was Kiely in the car. Which I gotta say that I was wrong on that. I was wrong. I thought that it was somebody impersonating Kiely at that time. So I will admit that I had that part wrong. Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing they can do because now it's just Nick's word against, there is no proof because the videotape is gone. Oh, I don't support AWP. Absolutely not. But y'all, man, I'm just so oh, I wish I had a glass of champagne or something. I just want to toast to, thank God. I just we can all just, I feel, which is going to sound stupid, but I feel a lot better right now. Yeah. So this might explain why Jagger is living with Lindsay. We knew. I believed Nick. A lot of us here believed Nick's story. But we couldn't, there was nothing to just go off except for our feelings. That's all I had to go off of was my feelings, my gut, my heart. That's it. My intuition. That's all I had to go off of. So, now I feel like a little bit of vindication has come and it's like, okay, now at least it's something. You know what I'm saying? At least now we know that Jagger was with her, that he was there. Now we know again that Lindsay, Samantha, Jagger, everybody was lying. Now what we've got to figure out and where my focus is fixing to be is, did Kiely make it back to the lodge that day to get her clothes that she was going to pick up? That's my next thing because that's the next step in Kiely's timeline. If we really want to know Kiely's story, then we got to follow. So Nick got their car started. Where did she go after that? Exactly. What now, Jagger? Ugh, I know. Exactly. Reno, which is why Fox 40 had to go there to meet Jagger and Kate, which is why we ended up in Reno during our dives, during our videos, during my lives. Because what? Because that's where roads pointed us. That's where our shit took us to. And I'm telling you that it was there for a reason. I think that honestly, I'm going to pull this up because I think this is an important question and I'm really glad somebody asked it. Why did Nick tell Squirrel Girl that he did not identify Jagger to AWP? Because honestly, I think that Nick felt like his back was up against the wall and it was his word against everybody else's. Think about it. He didn't have the videotape. He didn't have anything to back up his story. I think he was afraid. everybody was against him. It was his say literally against everybody else. And I think that that's what happened. But he 100% identified Jagger in that freaking video. But I think, again, that is why he said what he said to Squirrel Girl. Because he knew nobody was coming to back him up. Not AWP said they weren't releasing the tape. The cops said the tape is gone. There is no tape. His work said there is no tape. You weren't even there. You know what I'm saying? So he knew he had nobody. It was his word against everybody else's. And he had no proof until he was able to bring forward that GPS info. And thank God that Squirrel Girl got that from him, because had she not, AWP would not have released it. In the statement AWP made, they said because Squirrel Girl was able to get and verify Nick's GPS info, they felt like they could finally release the rest of his recording. I think they were just waiting for something to back that up, because they knew that the tape was gone. So that is what I think happened. At least that's what makes sense to me. Nick, I want to take a minute, if you hear this, to say thank you. Thank you for trying to come out and help. Thank you for trying to come out and stand up and tell the truth. Thank you for doing that. I'm sorry that you had to deal with so much shit from so many people, but I just thank you for doing that. Yeah, Angela Hall. I don't think they will. That's what I'm saying. They've already come out and ruled Kiely's death an accident. So I don't think they're going to make any arrests on anything. Although somebody should step in and arrest everybody for making false statements to the police and interfering in investigation. Those are crimes. Everybody involved should be arrested for that shit. Every freaking last one of them. Listen, Jenna, I don't give a shit why AWP released the video. I don't care, because this is about Kiely. This is about a little bit of truth in her case. So I don't give a shit if somebody paid them $1 million to release that tape. I'm just glad that they released it, and I'm glad the information has come to light. So yeah, I'm super happy. I'm going to ask you guys again, those of you that have just come in, please hit that thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to the channel. It's a free way for you to help out the channel. We've been in the fight for this girl for a long time, and we're just happy to see a little bit come to light. Anybody that wants to join, links right there. Become a member of the family. We would love to have you. We do members only lives once a month. Oh, Princess Megan, yes, please. Please share this. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Kyle. Yeah, everybody. I'm going to ask that somebody who does have a Facebook, please go share it over there, because I don't have one and I want everybody to know. Oh, Sam's Rock Collection. Thank you so much for joining the channel and becoming a member of the family. Welcome. Hey, Karma. No, it got released. It gets released to the public on December 11th. Oh, thank you, princess. Absolutely. Jagger should be in jail. His dad should be in jail for lying for him. Lindsay should be in jail. Sammy should be in jail. Fuck, throw all of them in jail because they all lied. They all lied. And you know what? Keep. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I knew it. I know. I know. And then after all of these truckians get arrested for lying to police and intervening in an investigation, then we need to bring some outside bigger cops in, like the I don't know who, some higher up cops, and arrest the cops that lied during this investigation and tried to cover shit up. And then arrest everybody that tried to clear Jagger's name and his information and freaking lock them all up too. Oh, thank you for shit. Thank you, Deez. Melissa, isn't this so exciting? Aren't you so glad? That's what I'm saying. After you arrest all the truckians, fuck, bring in and arrest all the cops that helped cover this up. Mr. Sam Brown, Mr. Cover Up, paging Mr. Cover Up. I think I think you need to be checked in there too. Exactly. And then, yep, well, you got Jagger in there for lying to cops and interfering into the investigation. Why don't you slap him with a statutory rape charge too? Because she was 16. Yeah, and not for nothing, Eckhart, but a lot of people are going to think that now too. A lot of people are going to think that now too. Now that they know Kiely was alive the next day, they're going to think, maybe this was a hoax. Maybe she's not dead. Maybe she's in it, maybe who knows? And that's fine, because honestly, we don't know. We don't know. But that's what I'm saying. That's where my focus is about to be at. Is where was Kiely? Where did Kiely and Jagger go after Nick got their car started? Did she make it back home? Did she never make it back home? Did Jagger take her and store her somewhere? Was she sold to somebody? Did Jagger set her up to be taken? Like, did her mother set her up to be taken? We don't know, but that's what we're going to figure out now that we know that it was Jagger and Kiely in the car. I mean, I believe she existed. Obviously, I wouldn't fight for somebody so hard if I thought it was all bullshit, and I wouldn't lead people on because that's ridiculous. So obviously, I believe that she existed, and I believe this is a real person, and I believe in my heart that something bad happened to her. I just don't know what that bad thing was. I wish I was psychic, but I'm not. I just feel in my heart that something bad happened to her, and the people who were around, these people that claim to be her friends and family, knew exactly what happened to her. I know, Candace. I wonder if she is even if she even knows this yet. Oh, Diane, thank you so much for becoming a member of the family. I am not saying, Jenny, hold up. Let me pull this up. I am not saying that Nick Wren lied about seeing Kiely in the car. As a matter of fact, Nick said that he could verify that it was a person in the car. He never said it was Kiely. He said there was a person in the car. So I'm not saying no, he's not. I'm not saying no, he's a liar. All I am saying is that Nick was telling the truth. Roadside Nick was telling the truth. Jagger was with her. It was Jagger and Kiely. Kiely told Nick, thank you for getting the car started. She had been there all night. The car wouldn't start. She had to go home, grab a few things, and then she was heading out. Those are the new things that we know from AWP releasing the rest of Nick's video. That is what we know. And I have said this. I also believe that that autopsy they released was not Kiely. Because nothing that we were told was Kiely was that autopsy. Nothing matched. Not her hair, not her weight, not her height, not her tattoos. Her organs weighed that of a 2-year-old. Obviously, I'm not an idiot. Obviously, I did not believe that that was her autopsy. Now, like I said, my focus is going to be, and I don't care who likes it or doesn't like it, is going to be from the time that Nick left that vehicle, what happened, and try to figure that out. Because did Kiely make it back home that day? If she did, then there is 100% proof right there that Lindsay is fucking involved and knows what happened. Because she said that her daughter never came home. Eckhart, I know exactly what you're saying. Trust me, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know all about that stuff. And I look into all of that stuff. But you cannot say that in my channel, in my chat, because you will get my video it will not be put out there. They will block it. So please don't use certain words in the chat. That's all I'm going to ask you. Now, could Nick be mistaken? Could Nick be mistaken with it being Kiely? I want to know what you guys think. If you believe that he is 100% correct and it was Kiely, put a 1 in the chat. If you still have a little bit of doubt and you don't know if you think it was Kiely, put a 2 in the chat. Okay. Now, if you thought that it was, if you thought it was Jagger to begin with, if you thought Jagger was there and Jagger was involved and he was the guy in the car, Throw a 1 in the chat. I just want to see how many people actually thought it was Jagger. Okay, Eckhart. Thank you. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, you guys. So either way, bottom line, this is exciting. This is good news. This should make all of us, Kiely, all of us truth seekers for Kiely happy. So let's just be, you know what? I'm just going to relish in this happiness for a little while. Hey, Gloria. Oh, the Gloria P. The poll was for if you guys, like, how many people actually thought that it was Jagger in the car. Even when people wanted to come out and say, no, it's Nate H. No, it's this person. No, it's that person. I just always believed that it was Jagger. Yes, Diane, exactly. He couldn't identify who that was. Yeah, and she very well may still be alive, Karma. Like I said, I don't know what happened to her, but I believe that something happened to her. Whether they killed her or whether they trafficked her or sold her. Oh shit, I shouldn't use that word. Whether they teed her or sold her, something happened to her. And I still, that black dress and those big ass, gaudy ass red high heeled shoes looked like a let's show the viewers what's up next for purchase type of deal. All right, you guys. Well, I want to thank you so much for being here. Please hit that thumbs up. Please sub to the channel. Please consider becoming a member. I want to welcome all my new members that just joined. You guys are awesome. We are going to continue, and this kind of just renewed my fire to keep going and to never give up, because thank God, just thank God. And anybody that wants to donate to the channel, links are all down in the description below. I love you guys. Thank you. Let's all be happy. Let's all relish in this. Please hit that thumbs up. Please comment in the comment section on the videos, because that really helps. And please share this video. Let's spread this happy, happy, happy news. Jagger, you're going down. Sammy, we're coming for you next. Lindsay, don't think you're not in our sights, because you are. All right, you guys, stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep asking those hard questions and keep spreading that light. Have a good night, everybody.